Hello traders, it's Forex Evangelist right here from Bullish Trade Forex Academy, and welcome to our weekly Forex forecasts. Good day guys, and welcome back to our weekly Forex forecast. It's Forex Evangelist right here, as you know, from Bullish Trade Forex Academy. So in today's video, we are going to be um, looking at uh, some asset classes we want to focus on this week. uh, Ranging from currency pair, commodities, and maybe index orders. Okay, we have about 7 to 8 instruments we want to look at. That we think is going to move to a certain direction based on a higher probability chance. Okay, know that this is not a financial advice. This is just for educational purposes. Okay, so the one we have here on our chart first is New Zealand card. The institutions have been buying up New Zealand for some time now, and New Zealand have been massively strong. So for NZD what are we anticipating on NZD card? Sorry, what we want to see on NZD card is a push to the upside. Okay, we see here in our community as a corrective structure here, Okay, now we are anticipating, could this be a corrective structure? If that is going to be the case for a running flat or an expanding flat, what we want to be looking at for is a buy setup. We are only interested in buys. Only buy setup is what we want to see on New Zealand card. So if you are going to go for New Zealand card, look for buy setups. Okay, whereby this thing is this structure now is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth wave. So the fifth wave is what we want to look at and focus on. Okay, so if you're looking for a trade on NZD card, it should be to the upside. That is for New Zealand card. Okay. Um, the next one we have on our watch list is Aussie New Zealand. Okay. So Aussie New Zealand has been pushing to the downside for some time now. Like I've said on NZD card, that's big banks, hedge funds, big money managers are buying up the New Zealand. You can see how the New Zealand has been pulling down the Aussie right from the beginning of the first week of May. Okay, so but what are we looking at, or what do we want to see on Aussie New Zealand? Okay, this potentially could be a corrective structure that is heading to the upside. Anytime it's done, we are going to wait for it. We will still look for our sell setups. This is what we want to wait for. Corrective structure to be completed downside again. Okay, that is for all in New Zealand. And the next one we have on our watch list is silver. Okay, silver is one we have been taking advantage on for the past 2 weeks now. All the commodities we have been really focusing on. And what are we anticipating on silver? Here, silver gave us an impulse here, impulse here again. Here we got a corrected structure in the form of a running flat. Okay. Now, what are we getting here? We got here impulse. Here, I'm expecting price to give us something like an expanding triangle for those who understand overnight very well. Because here we got impulse. This push came down, took away this low, went up, took away this high, took away this low again. I'm expecting this push up to take away this high. Okay, giving us somewhat like an expanding triangle. And after that, sell setup is gonna. So in all, what I want to focus on is the sell setup on silver. Okay, this push the downside is what I want to look out for. Sell setup. So look for sell setups on silver. Wait for this push to be completed, and then above these highs here, look for sales. That is what I want to focus on silver. All right. So let's go back to the next instrument, which is platinum. Okay, so similar scenario here, but for platinum, here we got an impulse here, a corrective structure in the form of an expanding flat or an expansion. That same thing is what I want to focus on. Are we only going to be waiting for price to give me a corrective structure, then I'll look for sell setup. Probably something similar to this. The trade may not be ready this week, but this is what I want to wait for, and then I can look for sell setups. Platinum. Okay. Um. The next one is corn. Okay, which we are already in the sales for corn. So for corn here, okay. In case your broker doesn't have these commodities, you need to look for a broker that have these commodities or these instruments because you need to look for where volatility is because where there is volatility, that is where there is money and that is where there is opportunity. Okay, and as well risk. Okay, so you need to be focusing on instrument that is going to give you returns probably. Okay, where you know that when you go here, put in your money, risk your money, you're going to see return. Don't fall in love with any particular instrument or pair. All you want to do is to make money in the market, and that should be your priority. Okay, so let's continue with what we're saying. So here we got an impulse to the downside. Here we got a corrective structure. Here we got a corrective structure upside again, downside. Here we got another corrective structure here. This one came in the form of the running flat and then the regular flat. So this is like W, X, Y, X, and then we're heading for the Z. Okay, so if I just gives you any small pullback here, look for sell setup, taking away this low. Okay, look for sell setup on con, taking away this low. Okay, the small pullback here, it may not be there. So too deep, just wait for small pullback here. Probably it's going to be more clear on the 1 hour time frame. So just small pullback, price will push the downside, taking away this low and this low. Okay. So yeah, it may not go taking away this low, but that is a possibility. So once price takes away this low and this low, take 80 to 90% of your trade off on corn. Okay, that is for corn. So the next one we have on our watch list is an index, which is US 30, which we are already in the sell position. Okay. So what is US started doing? Let me just explain that. Let me not bore you with maybe everything that happened here and just show you the current market structure. What is happening on US 30? Okay, Dow Jones. Okay, so this is a push the downside here, impulse correction here, happening here, stop running flat, upside again. Here structure was completed. We're still looking for sales from here. Okay, our stop was above here. Okay, above this high here, during Excel. So what I'm anticipating in US starting currently here, if I go down to the 1 hour time frame to further show you the structure here. So impulse here, if this is the corrective structure, I'm anticipating price to push up, giving us maybe somewhat like an expanding flat. That would be the best. Even if it's running flat, fine, we are going to see the levels and we are going to trade it. Anyhow, when we see our setups, we know. But if price is going to give us probably an expansion, then we can be looking for sell setups. Probably this year needs to start dropping from Monday. We can be looking for our sell setups on the US start. Here, we already have a change of character to the downside. Even without that, we already know which we are going to share the screenshot of where we entered US 30 so you guys can see it. I guess the screenshot is still in my phone because I did screenshots that trade on US 30 from where I got the position. Um, oh yeah, it's still here. I'm going to show you guys on the headphone time frame if you can see it. The screenshot is here. So I'm going to share that with you guys so you guys can see where we enter the position from. We're already in the sell position and we wait for this corrective structure here and then go for more sales. Okay, that is for US the 30. So look for sales on US 30. So the last one we have on our watch list is Aussie 200. Okay, Aussie 200, which has also been weak as of recent. So fundamentally, let me go back to US 30. In as much as inflation seems to be cooling down in the United States, but the Fed don't want to rush in terms of cutting it. They left it unchanged, meaning high interest still remaining in the America, meaning more flow of investment or investors can still leave their investments in the United States for huge return compared to places like ECB and Canada, where we saw a recent interest rate cut. Okay. And what is that going to do? It's going to make the United States dollar because of the high interest rate from the Federal Reserve that they didn't cut, they just left it on change. So it's going to make the United States dollar to be strong. Okay. And the kind of now affects stocks and their indexes. Okay. Uh, like S&P 500 and Nasdaq has been going up. Now that the dollar is so massive, you expect profit taking from the United States dollar based on what investors and big banks are doing. But uh, indexes, stock indexes like US 30, is expected to be weak. Okay, that's going to be educational content for another day. But let's just focus on the forecast. So for us 200, what we want to go for is a push to the downside. Here, impulse correction here. Any up move again here probably may not take away this eye, or even if it takes away this eye to give us a corrective structure, a running flag or an expanding flag. We want to go for a push to the downside, something similar to what has happened there. That is what we want to go for US, for Aussie 200. Okay, probably taking away these lows. Okay, that's what we want to go for Aussie 200. So I believe this is going to be helpful. Uh, you guys should trade with caution. Don't over risk. Don't over leverage. Trading is not a get rich quick scheme. Okay, it's a get rich slowly, steady, and consistently. Okay, always trade with a stop loss. Okay, do not jump in. Don't allow your emotions to affect you. Always keep it in check by understanding what you are risking. Okay, use positions as calculator so it helps you to have a disinterested mind, okay? So you can be able to make a decision based on data, and facts, not based on your feelings and emotions. Okay. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share it to more traders because obviously it's going to be helpful. And because others have been sharing, that is how you came to find us. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, and see you next week. Wishing everybody a beautiful week. It's Forex Evangelist right here from Forex Academy. Bye for now.